No worries, we'll get stuck into it. Hello team, this is Blair here once again to take you through a bit of a cardio session to get the sweat moving for the day. I have my amazing assistant Paula, familiar face for a few of you, helping me out today with a few demonstration and doing all the exercise while I stand here and do nothing. So that's great for me, works out very well. For today's session you'll need a decent amount of space just for a little bit of jogging around, and just make sure that you don't fall over or have any dogs going rogue and things like that. You'll also need a mat or a towel if possible, just because we will be getting up and down off the ground, so a bit more comfortability. Again, it's fine for me, so I'm just standing here, but for the rest of you, just make sure you have a nice open workspace. So just to give you a bit of an overview of today's session, just while you set up and I talk to you, we are going to go through a bit of a warm-up together, so a bit of mobility. We're going to get our heart rates up. I'll go the exercise demonstration with regressions and progressions based on capabilities, and it's going to be a pretty basic type HIIT session with a working set and then a rest set. So we'll go through that in a little bit. Without further ado, what we're going to do is going to go through a bit of mobility to get us all moving. So what I want you all to do, if you can, if you have your mat, I'm going to get you to start on your mat. So I'm going to get you to go like so. Paul is just going to be copying me, guys, as well. So what we want to be doing is reaching that arm as far under as we can, get your shoulder as close to the ground as you can, and then reaching up to the roof as best you can. So you're going to alternate arms, getting that shoulder as far to the ground, sliding the hand as far as comfortable. It's good on this flooring, actually. Do a nice slide. Yeah. Not just getting stuck like carpet. So 5 each side, guys. Reach as far as comfortable as for you. It's not everyone's going to be the same. You see, Paul is getting quite high to the roof, and I'm not getting anywhere close to the roof. So anyone that does yoga or anything like that out there, you're going to make this a lot easier. So 5 each side. As soon as you've done your 5 each side, my maths might not be correct on that one. That's okay. Take your time with it. Just going to walk you through our next one. What we've just got a bit of a side lunge. So what we want to do is get a bit of a stretch through here, the inside of the leg. So we're going to sit that hip back, straightening out that trailing leg, nice and stable on that leading knee. So if you just want to go a few little pulses, you can. It feels good. So the inside of the leg is where you should be feeling that. We're just going to go for 5 on each side. 10's our magic number for our warm up. Big Paul's a bit nervous, guys. Let's get around her. Give her a virtual clap. Your next one, just shake your legs out. Just another bit of a leg one. Just want you to start. Shuffle your hands back best you can, because everyone's going to be a bit different with this one. So if you want to start in this position, then gradually sit back so your heels are back. And what we want to do is we're going to be rotating through our ankles, keep our chest up as best we can. Everyone's going to be different. You can see even here, this is a really good demonstration of, I can't get past there. This is basically what not to do and what to do. So I'm just going to go for about 20 seconds on that one, guys, just best of your capability. I'm going to jump back up onto the feet in a second. I'm tapping out. Shake the legs out once again. What I want you to do, if you have a pole or a wall or anything like that, that's great. I have the luxury of a pole here, so we're just going to kick the leg across the front as best we can. I'll show you a front view of that one. Pretend I'm holding onto a wall. I'm just going to go 10 swings across on each side. Open up the hips a little bit. Oh, that's good for starting the day. 10 on each. Okay, your next one of my personal favourites in fact, is I'm going to go straight leg and swooping the hands down. We're just going to alternate with those ones. You might see Alex and myself doing a few of these throughout our sessions. Get the front view and the side view there, guys. 5 each side. Paula's puffed already, guys. She's had enough. We haven't started moving yet. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to get moving a little bit. So pre-mentioned already about having a bit of space. What we're going to do is we're going to be on all fours. I'm going to push the heel back to the ground for 10. I'm just going to do this slow and show you guys. So 10 of those, then up on your feet, then a jog at your pace, and then back pedal back. So you only need about probably 2 meters. So we're going to do that 3 times over. So 10 calf pumps. So heels down to the ground at your pace for 10. Hopefully Paula doesn't run into me. Jogging forward, jogging back. You can do that for 3. Just get the heart rate up a little bit. I'm going to let Paula take that one. So sitting the heels back as far as you can, because everyone's going to be different with that. This is why we have a mat. The mat right in the middle of the room. Just going to do one more of those, guys. Awesome. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is just going to do a lateral shuffle, so side shuffle. So what that means is we're going to touch the ground, then we're just going to go heels to heel, touch the ground. So we're just going to do that for 30 seconds, just to get your heart rate up. I'm just going to let Paula take it away while I sit back and be comfortable. Maybe I'll order coffee while I wait. So 30 seconds of that one, guys, you should be feeling a heart rate go up a little bit. As soon as we finish our 30 seconds, we're going to do something a little bit more dynamic. So hopefully you're all warmed up. If you're not, we've got some regressions for you. So we just got another 10 seconds on that one. Never trust a coach's timing, by the way, guys. Again, 3, 2, and 1. Our next one, what we're going to do is going to do what's called a skater. You would have seen us do this before if you've seen any of our workouts so far. So what we're going to do is put some weight onto that leg. This way we've got the small, sharp ones, and then we've got the wider lateral jumps. So we're going to do that for 30 seconds. So nice and stable through the ankle and the knee. Just going to do 30 seconds of those. So you can modify it if you're feeling any joint pain. If you're feeling any joint pain, stop immediately, of course. Okay, you've got a few more seconds on those ones. We've got one more thing to go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now last one, we're going to do a modified star jump to take the impact out of it. What I want you to do is sticking that leg out as far as you can to the side, and then driving the arms up. Okay, so I'm doing a slow version there. But what I want you guys to slowly build up to is a faster one. So take the impact out of it, and getting the heart rates up. We haven't started, I've just let Paula go, so. So you got 30 seconds of that one, guys, and then we're going to get started on our session. So I'm going to let Paula take it away while I set up our timer for our first circuit. So 30 seconds to go, guys, so make sure your heart rates are up, you are ready to go. You've got your drink bottles handy as well, and your last minute preparations before we take you through our first few exercises. So you've got 10 seconds, it's the longest 30 seconds I've ever had, I think. Good work, Paula, good work, guys out there. Finishing up in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that's just your warm-up. So what we've got today is we've got 3 exercises. There is 1 functional movement, there's 1 core, and then there's 1 to get your heart rate up. So we're going to do 45 seconds on each, with a 15-second rest. We're going to do each exercise twice over, so 6 intervals total. Our 3 exercises we've got our squat for our squat to floor jump. So I'm going to get Paula to demonstrate those ones. Yeah, you are doing it right. So that is base level 1. I'm happy if you guys to do that. If you want to turn it into a jump, you can. So it's going to look something like that, just on the spot. It's just getting up on the toes. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is your crunches. So get your mat ready, of course, flat on your back. So a few ways you can do this. You can go, you want to be contracting these bottom 2 abs here. So you want to be pulling through those. You never want to have your hands on your heads, just by the way. It's either to your sides, just like what Paul has got there, or if you want to progress it, you can go crossed arms. It's up to you, personal preference where your feet are as well, whether they're straight or whether they're flat. Straight or bent, brother. It's the same thing, isn't it? Okay, and then your third exercise, you get your heart rate is a bit of finisher, you've got your high knees. So you're just getting your knees up as high as you can. If you struggle with the impact, you can literally just do a march on the spot. That's totally fine. So without further ado, ladies and gents, we're going to start in 20 seconds time. So if you have any last minute preparations you need to do, make sure you do it. We've got our squats coming up. You may hear the beep come through your speakers, you may not. You're just going to have to take my word for it. I think Paul will be watching very diligently. Alright guys, we are on in 2 and 1. 45 seconds with your squats. So squats for starters. You can either do the progressed version, like what Paul is doing, or if you need to take the jump out of it, you can take the jump out. Just make sure you're getting full extension of the hips when you're getting to the top of the range. Big squeeze, glutes through the buttocks, if that helps. So you've got 20 seconds with that one. Either your touches, ground, your normal squats. If you want to make it hard for your last 10 seconds, Paul, hint. Your jumps for the last 10 seconds. Work guys, you've got 2 and 1. You transition to the floor for your crunches. You've got 10 seconds before you start. You've got a few different variations for that one. Base level 1, just got the hands on the ground. Makes it a little bit easier on the back. Paula started earlier, but we're not going to tell her that. Time on from now. Never correct clients if they want to go a little bit longer. No problems from my end. You can see Paula doing a more difficult version. The arms crossed. She's contracting those bottom 2 abs in particular. She's not using momentum. She's doing a very good job. Sick on the arms to the side as well. If you'd really like guys throughout these intervals, you can count your reps, try and beat them a little bit later, but we'll be encouraging you to do that in our next 2 circuits. This one's just more moving. Alright, finishing that one up in 2 and 1. So you've got your burst to get your heart rate up, so you've got your high knees. So you either got your high knees just like you're doing now, or you can go your march if you want to take the impact out of it. Totally up to you guys. I can't see you, so I'm taking your word for it. They're working hard out there. So time is on. You've got your 45 seconds. If you like to count how many reps you get, count your reps. Challenge yourself a bit later. 30 seconds to go. That regressed version again, I'll get Paul to show that. Give her a little bit of a break as well. It's a coach's secret, that one. Show the regressions when we're a bit tired. You can really just drive the knees up. So you've got 15 seconds, guys. Any variation you like to finish off. Here she goes. Great work, Paul. Good work, guys. You've got 5 seconds. We're going to go straight back to our first exercise we started with. 2, 1. Transition, you're halfway through that working block, you're back to your squats if you remember them at the very start. So we're often going at 5. Like that. 2, 1, time on. So you see that ball getting a bit of a heel quick in this one, which I personally like as well. It makes it go a little bit faster. I don't know why. It just takes your mind off it a little bit. Take what you can with the exercising. Yeah, don't look at the clock, that is correct. Halfway through, guys, if you do need to regress it just to a normal squat, like so, you can. Just focus on getting that big extension through the hips, when you get to the top of the squat. You've got a bit of a side angle as well. Perfect. It's good synergy with us as a pair, I think. Good helper today, yeah. Okay guys, in 2, 1, transition to your floor. Should have heart rates up. That's a yes. Give us a virtual thumbs up, guys. Time on in 2, 1. You got your crunches. A good cueing point for this one too is try and keep your neck and your torso in line as best as you can. It's a good point with most core exercises. Actually, never want to crank through the neck. Even when you get a little bit tired. So any variation that works. You see a Paul has opted for bent knees. That's fine. You can go straight legs. It's whatever works best for you, honestly. Yeah, that is a bit harder, judging by that reaction. You got 10 seconds, guys. This is your last of the crunches coming up. 5 seconds. Finishing up in 2, 1, rest. You're up to your last 45-second burst. So that is your high knees or your marches. So we'll show you both of those as we go. Start with the marches, I think. What do you think? Yeah, great. Off you go, guys, in 2 and 1. So you can see with Paula, she's getting it right to that angle there. That's great. That's what we want to see. To keep height. I'm going to let her do that for the next little bit. And I'm going to ask her to work a little bit harder for her last 15 seconds. I'm being generous today. Good work, guys. You've got 20 seconds to go and 5 seconds. Paula's going to go for a high knees to finish off the round. That's in 2, 1. Off you go, Paula. Yeah, mate. You can all see that. Doing well, guys. You have 10 seconds. The last minute always feels like an eternity. That's okay. Finishing that up in 2, 1. Much deserved rest. Go have a drink. Get around yourself. If you've got anyone next to you, family members, obviously get around those as well. We are going to give you about a minute's rest before we go through our next few exercises. So the same format, still going to go 3 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So those 3 exercises, and one thing I should have mentioned as well is you can make them harder by adding a weight with a few of these ones coming up. So if you do have a weight around the house or books or whatever it may be to make it more challenging, of course you can. So our 3 exercises are as follows. We've got our reverse lunges. I'm going to get Paul to show you guys that one. So the legs might be woken up by this one. So you can see with Paul, she's doing a really good job. She's not banging the knee down on the ground. She's controlling it, which is great. If you do want to make it more challenging, you can turn it into a small jump, of course, if you do want to make it more challenging. And the depth of the lunge is up to you, depending on how the limbs are feeling and what sort of the joints are feeling like as well. Our second exercise is another core exercise, so we're back onto the floor. So we're going to bicycle crunches. So with these ones, we want to be alternating between our left elbow and right leg and vice versa. It's up to you how fast you go with it, of course. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can just go individually and touch to the floor if you'd like. Alright, and our third exercise is we've got our star jumps, everyone's favourite. So, star jumps I'll get Paul to show you through. So we want to get our hands a little bit higher, I think, Paul. There we go. Fantastic. So there's that one, and we did go through the low impact variation in the warm-up as well. So depending on how we're feeling with that one. So I'm going to start you all in 20 seconds, starting with those lunges. Like I said, if you want to make it a bit harder, you can grab a weight or a household item to make it more challenging, or you can do plyometric or the more dynamic version, the jumping version. It's totally up to you all. We're going to go in 5 seconds. There's plenty of time of me talking. So it's now time to work in 2 and 1. So we've got our conventional reverse lunges. Paul is doing a really good job of stabilising through the hips as well. So we're not rotating too much, which is great. Nice and strong through the leading leg as well. Always want to keep that knee a little bit out to the side. Nice and stable through the ankles. Really good there. So we've got 20 seconds to go. So we get Paul to show us the dynamic version for the last 10 seconds. So nice and controlled. Up to you how long you go with this stride. Up to you how close you get that knee to the ground as well. Just go to feel. That's 2, 1, and Paul is relieved by that. I think you guys are too. Great job. You're back onto the floor. Your bicycle crunches. If you do need to stop at any stage, if anything is hurting, if it's acute pain, stop. Always acute pain. If it's just fatigue, that's a different story. So we've got our bike crunches. So you can either go slow, like Paul's going, or you can go fast. It's up to you guys how you go about this one. Got a good variety of exercise today as well, so we should be feeling through our legs and our core for starters. So we have 10 seconds to go. Doing well, Paul. What a way to start your day. Good job, guys. Up on our feet in 2, 1. With changeovers. So we've got our regressed star jumps, which we're going to start with all of the demonstration. And then you've got normal star jumps as well. I'm going to make it a bit harder. And time is on, guys. So you can either go feet back like what Paul is going, or you can go feet to the side. It's up to you. It's personal preference with that one. I like the side. I don't know why, but that's how I would do it. So we've got our regress star jump. You drive the arms up to the roof. Then the last 15, we're going to do our normal stars. Those at home who would like to do those, that's your star jumps there. Team, good job. You got 10 seconds. This is their opportunity to get a heart rate up for our last 10. Make that last 5. Goes quick. In 2, 1. Rest. We're back to our first exercise. So make sure you are getting quick drinks in if you need it. We're back to our lunges. If you are fatiguing, you can go a bit slow with it. If you want to challenge yourself, go as hard as you can. Time on. As always, stable through ankle and the knee. Really focusing on keeping them down. We're really in stride going here. Those of you at home. Nice and stable through the hips as well. You see Paul, she's not rotating, which is great. Doing well, Paul. Doing very well. Welcome to the life of a virtual coach. Doing well, guys. You've got 10 seconds. Once again, if you want to make it a harder variation, you can do the jumping version. Be very nice to it this time. 2, 1. Great job, guys. Down to the floor. All doing really well. So you can hear my virtual claps. Okay, we've got 2 more intervals to go. Starting in 2, 1. So we have bike crunches. Like a slow or fast, up to you, but just not too fast. You don't want to be throwing the elbows around too much. You just want to be nice, controlled, if that makes sense. Doing well, guys. Home stretch for this set. 20 seconds to go. And make sure you give us a shout out if any of these exercises you need a bit more clarity about, or there's anything else alternative that you would like. I'll facilitate for everyone. You've got a call, you've only got 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Last one. Doing well, guys. Got our last 45 seconds coming up. Last burst, and then a drinks break. Everyone's favourite time. Favourite interval. Time on, guys. You've got 45 seconds. You've got your conventional star jumps. We can do your regress star jumps to take the impact out. Up to you. Last 30 seconds, and everyone's favourite part of the exercise, resting and drinks break. So you're just about there. You've got 20 seconds to go. So last burst, see what you can get out of it. It's all about competing against yourself. Unless you're competitive like me and I want to win against everyone. Alright, personal preference. So you've got 10 seconds, guys. Just about there. Make that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Virtual high fives. 1.5 distancing. Claps. Doing very, very, very well. We are not quite finished yet, however, we are approaching that. We have got our last 3 exercises. We've done a fair bit of legs, we're doing a little bit more upper body this round. So I'll let you guys rest, you can just watch us. So what we're going to do, our 3 exercises, same format, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds on, 6. We've got our walkouts, which I'll get Paula to show us now. So that's a conventional one, we want to stand up straight, hands up in the air as well, yes, there we go. If you'd like to add a push-up in, you can add a push-up. Make sure the elbows are tucked into the body. You can, of course, go to the knees in that one, so you can walk it out, then go to the knees, and then do your push-up, if you'd like that variation. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is another core exercise, so we've got our ankle taps. So I'll get Paula lay flat on her back in a crunch position. What she wants to be doing is bring her heels as close to the body as she can. She wants to be reaching as far past her ankles as she can. So the focus of this one is reaching as far past your ankles as you can. That's a nice one. I like that one. And it is good. Got the improvement. The last one is your toe taps. If you have an object in front of you, you can of course tap the toes on top of it. But if you don't have an object, that's fine too. You just go quick feet, tapping the floor in front of you. So that one is minimal impact. Of course you can go faster as slow as you like. So I'm going to give you all 20 seconds. So it helps me press start as well. So make sure you're ready guys, as you have got your walkouts. The walkouts can be with or without a push-up. We'll go through all the variations as we go. This is your last working block for the day. Then we'll get a bit of that's a big yes. I've been hurried up. We are nearly there. Alright team, and tie them on for your walkouts. So that's your conventional. You'd like to put in, good work for. With your push-up on the toes. Elbows tucked in as close to the body as you can, or on the knees. Making sure those shoulder blades are fixed right back in this position here, if you can see me there guys. Are hard when you get tired, so do the best you can. 15 seconds. I'd love to see how many reps you're all getting as well. If you are competitive, make sure you are posting scores and bragging about them of course. Work guys in 2, 1. Great job. We're going to be rolling over. So core exercise. Ankle taps or ankle reaches. Flat on your back. Slightly raised shoulder blades off the ground. Reaching far past your ankles as you can. So trying to keep your neck in line. Body, that's really good for. Great job. Again, if you need to rest at any stage throughout these intervals, make sure you do so. If you are competitive, especially self-competitive, count how many reps you can get within this allocated time. Last 15. I'd like to know how much you're on board. How many reps? You lost count. You've done 120 she's okay, not counting. 200. Great job guys, in 2, 1, back up on your feet, your high intensity burst, your toe taps, you have your object in front of you, tap on top, but you can't just tap in front of you, so it's up to you, whatever you have accessible. So time on now. Have a look on the side there. So it's a good opportunity to get your heart rate up this burst, guys. Doing really well, Paula. Hopefully you can all see that as well. We do practice what we preach here. Yeah. I'm not working out today, no. I do enough of that. Good delegator. Got 10 seconds, guys. Very, very close to the end of the day, by the way. Working 2, 1, rest. What did you get, Paula? 300 you got. Great. The numbers keep going up, guys. That's interesting. Okay, we're back up to your walkouts. We have 3 intervals of work to go for the day. Starting in 2, 1. Time on. As your conventional walkouts might be known as inchworms as well, guys, if you've heard of those. Always go on the toes on that one. Tuck the elbows in as best you can. It's always easier said than done when you're a bit tired. That's on the knees, that's looking great. We're just about there, team. The last 10 seconds, and I've got a soothing voice, but you probably will hate me right now. That's okay. It's all for your own good, guys. In 2, 1. Rest, guys. 2 to go. Just about there. Just about there for the day. Everyone's favourite, a rest break, is coming up very soon. A prolonged rest break, that is. Time on without ankle taps. Ankle reaches right now. Last one of these for the day. See how many reps you can get for yourself competitive. Focus on control and breathing. You were just wanting to get through the exercise. This is the first time you've done it. Down toes, absolutely. There you go. 20 seconds, team. As of now, we only have a minute of work left for the day. So you think about it. 10 seconds left on those ones. Last rest break coming up. 2, 1. Up on your feet. Toe taps to finish. I want you to all count how many reps you get. So you can focus on that next time that we do this in 45 first. See how far you count. If you count in the first round, try and beat that time on quick feet. As the name of the exercise suggests, tapping your toes, the surface in front of you, or an object on top. Last 30 seconds of the day. Interval bursts. Do really well, guys. Make that your last 20 seconds of the day. Doing well, Paula. Doing well, guys. Just about there. Virtual claps, pats on the back, 10 seconds. Everyone's favourite time is coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'd love to know your numbers. Great job, guys. Get around each other. Virtual high fives as well. Virtual high fives here. We're just going to let you get your heart rates down. We'll go through a little bit of the stretch just to give you a few different ones that you can do prolonged if you need to. We're just going to give you the basics around that. You can do them in your own time or you can do them with us. It's totally up to you. While we're all catching our breath, of course, have a drink, pull up a mat. Make sure you are posting how you went in terms of your heart rate monitors if you're wearing those. If you're wearing MyZones, make sure you're putting graphs in your Yammer, of course. Create that community and make sure keeping each other accountable, actually having a bit of fun with your exercise. That's what makes it more fun when we all do it together. Just going to do a few short stretches just to arm you with some skills. So what I want you guys to do, Paula and I are going to do this together. I'm going to go to the side so you can see me and I'll get Paula to go that way. So what we're going to do a calf stretch. So how that's going to look is we're going to push our heel as close to the ground as we can. Everyone's going to be different in bits as well. So I've got quite a tight left ankle, for example. It's a little bit harder. Some people can show off and get their ball heels really round. So with these, it's anywhere between your 30 seconds to 2 minutes, depending on what sort of stretch you need on that one. Swapping sides at your leisure. Just want to go through a few key ones for you all. It's always good if you can to do these once or twice a day, just to create a bit of habit. Especially if we're all sitting at our desk in our jobs as well, or in our cars. It does all add up. Next one, we're going to do a bit of a glute stretch. So how that's going to look, you can see me there. I'm going to slip one leg back, I'll sit this leg underneath, and I'll sit my body weight down. So I should be feeling it right about here. If you can see me in camera there. I'll just go through that step again. So start full pause, right leg back, push, left leg underneath, sitting right back. So you should be feeling here. Everyone's different. You might need to turn, might need to sit the trunk up. So it's not always one size fits all. It's whatever works best for you. Again, take as long as desired with this one. Just introducing you to these stretches today. Swapping sides. See me again, all fours. Slide that leg comes underneath body. So I'm sitting right back down. It's a bit strange the first time you do it in terms of setting up, but it does get easier. Okay, next. So, bit of a combination coming up on this. I'd recommend using that puller if you can. So I'm going to go on the knee, squeezing through here, arm up. If you want to make this a bit more hard, you should be feeling it right here in the front of the leg. If you need to lean across the body, trunk up as best you can. Again, everyone's going to be different in terms of the capabilities of this one. Just do what suits you best. When you're ready, same leg, you're sitting it back, straightening out this one, putting your body weight back, so should be feeling pull through the back of the thigh there. Yep, I definitely can. That's a nice stretch. Once again, if you need time, extend time on that, do so. You're just following our flow, you can follow our flow. It's the same again, should be feeling it through here, in front of the hip, squeezing through the back there, up of the chest, and then lean across if you can. You can just get a stretch just doing it like this. When you're ready, I want you to sit back to this leg, and a nice pull through the back of the thigh there. You're feeling that, and you're doing it right. So either a locked out knee, or a bend, point your toe. There's a few different variations of it. Find what works best for you. Right, and the very last one for the day, just while we're in that position and you're on your mat, I want you to go your knees out as wide as you can, sit your hips right back, and then walk your hands out as far as you can, full body stretch here. So the inside of the legs, you're going to be feeling this throughout mid-back as well. So if you want to do a few controlled breaths, do a few controlled breaths as well. I'm going to go very slowly up so I don't hurt myself. I'm going to jump up on our feet, and the best part of the day, give yourself a clap, high fives all around. That is your workout for the day. Thank you very much to Paula, who did an exceptional job. She made it look very easy. Hope all you guys enjoyed that. We'll be bringing out more workouts, of course. Like I mentioned before, make sure you're sharing all of your workout experiences within your Yama group, and make sure you look after yourselves and have a great day. Most importantly, thank you for Blair and Paula.